It was a cool autumn evening, and 15-year-old Clara was walking home after her piano lesson. Her usual route was closed for roadwork, so she decided to take a shortcut through a quieter street. She hesitated at first but convinced herself it would save time. The street was dimly lit, and the sound of her shoes on the pavement echoed in the stillness. About halfway down the block, Clara sensed something unusual. It wasn't a sound, but a feeling, like someone was watching her. She glanced over her shoulder, and saw nothing but parked cars and shadows. "Don't scare yourself," she muttered under her breath, quickening her pace. A moment later, she heard footsteps behind her. Soft at first, then louder. Her heart began to race. She glanced back again, and this time, she saw him, a man in a dark hoodie, walking at an oddly measured pace, just far enough behind to make it look casual. But it didn't feel casual. Clara's mind raced. Was he really following her? Or was she imagining things? She remembered what her dad had told her. Trust your instincts. If something feels wrong, act. Clara decided to test her suspicion. She crossed the street without looking back. Within seconds, she heard the man's footsteps cross the street too. It wasn't her imagination, he was following her. Her pulse quickened, but she kept her head steady. Ahead, she spotted a gas station with bright lights and a few customers milling around. Just get there, she told herself, gripping her phone tightly. As she neared the gas station, the man suddenly quickened his pace. Clara didn't wait to see what he would do next. She sprinted the last few steps into the station. She burst through the door and went straight to the counter, breathless. "There's a man following me," she gasped. The cashier's eyes widened, and he quickly stepped around the counter to lock the door. At the same time, a couple of customers turned to look outside. The man in the hoodie had stopped a few yards away, lingering in the shadows. When he saw people watching him, he turned and walked away, disappearing into the darkness. The cashier called the police, and Clara stayed inside until they arrived. Though they didn't catch the man, the officers praised her quick thinking.